Hello, learners. Welcome back to the podcast. I am Sarah.
And I am John.
John, today I want to talk about something that really bothers me. I was looking at my nephew yesterday. He is 6 years old, and he is playing the piano like a genius. And I thought to myself, wow, he is just gifted.
Gifted. That is a very dangerous word, Sarah.
Dangerous? But it's a compliment. Some people are just born smart, right? Some people are born athletes, and some people, like me, are just born bad at math. It's in my DNA.
Sarah, you have just described what Carol Dweck calls the fixed mindset. And today, we are going to smash that mindset into pieces. We are discussing the groundbreaking book, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success.
Okay, I am ready to be smashed. Tell me, what is the fixed mindset?
People with a fixed mindset believe that their qualities are carved in stone. I am smart. I am stupid. I am an artist. I'm not a math person. They believe talent is a card game. You were dealt a hand of cards at birth. If you have aces, you win. If you have twos, you lose. And you cannot change your cards.
That sounds exactly like what I believe. I always say I'm not a numbers person.
The problem with that belief is that it creates fear. If you believe you only have a certain amount of intelligence, you become terrified of looking stupid. If you fail a test, you don't think, I need to study more. You think, I am stupid forever. So, fixed mindset people avoid challenges. They stick to what they know. They want to look perfect, not to learn.
Oh, wow. That is true. I never try to fix my car because I'm afraid I'll break it and look like an idiot. So I just don't try.
Exactly. You limit yourself to protect your ego. Now, let's look at the growth mindset. These people believe that your basic qualities are things you can cultivate through effort. They believe talent is not a card game. Talent is a muscle. If you go to the gym, your muscles grow. If you practice math, your math brain grows.
So they don't believe in talent?
They know that people start at different places. Maybe Mozart was born with a head start. But they believe that everyone can change and grow through application and experience. For a growth mindset person, failure is not a permanent label. Failure is just information. It means, I am not there yet.
I am not there yet. I like that. It sounds hopeful.
It is powerful. Let me tell you a story about Michael Jordan.
Oh, the basketball god. He was definitely born with talent.
Actually, no. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine? The greatest player in history was told, you are not good enough?
If he had a fixed mindset, he would have quit.
Exactly. A fixed mindset person would say, the coach is right. I don't have the talent. I give up. But Jordan had a growth mindset. He went home and cried. Then, he practiced until his hands bled. He didn't succeed because he was gifted. He succeeded because he was the hardest worker in the room. He built his talent.
So the natural genius is a myth?
It is a myth that destroys people. Sarah, this brings us to the most important part of the book for parents and teachers: how we praise children.
This is interesting. I always tell my kids, you are so smart. That builds confidence, right?
No, actually, Dweck says that is one of the worst things you can do.
What? Telling my kid she's smart is bad?
Yes, listen carefully. If you tell a child, wow, you got an A without studying, you are so smart, you are praising the trait. You are teaching her, success means being smart. If I have to work hard, it means I am not smart anymore.
Oh, no. So later, when school gets hard...
When school gets hard, she will panic. She will think, I have to work hard now. That means I am not smart anymore, and she will quit. Dweck did a famous study. She gave kids a puzzle. Group A was praised for intelligence. You are smart at this. Group B was praised for effort. You worked really hard at this.
And what happened?
Then she gave them a really hard puzzle. Group A, the smart kids, hated it. They got stressed. They wanted to go back to the easy puzzle to protect their label. Group B, the hard workers, loved it. They said, this is a challenge. I can learn from this.
That is incredible. Just one sentence changed their behavior. So how should I praise my kids?
Praise the process. Don't say, you are a great artist. Say, I love how you mix those colors. You really focused on the details. Don't say, you are a math genius. Say, you studied for 3 hours and it paid off. I am proud of your effort.
Praise the effort, not the talent. I am going to write that on my fridge.
Please do. It changes everything. Now, Sarah, this mindset also affects relationships. Do you believe in the one or soulmates?
Yes, I want to find my Prince Charming who understands me perfectly without speaking.
That is a fixed mindset fantasy. The fixed mindset says, if we are meant to be, it should be easy. We should be compatible immediately. If we fight, it means we are not soulmates.
I have definitely broken up with people because it wasn't easy.
That is the trap. The growth mindset says relationships are built, not found. There is no perfect match. There are just two people who are willing to work through problems together. In a growth mindset relationship, conflict is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that you are growing deeper.
So we shouldn't look for a finished product. We should look for a partner who wants to grow.
Exactly. Look for someone who says, I made a mistake. How can I fix it? Not someone who says, this is just who I am. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it is the motto of the fixed mindset.
This is so liberating, John. It means I'm not stuck. I'm not bad at math. I'm just inexperienced at math.
Yes, you can learn anything. But be careful, Sarah. There is a trap called the false growth mindset.
False growth mindset? What is that?
It's when people just say the words but don't do the work. A teacher might say, every child can learn, but when a child fails, she rolls her eyes and thinks, well, he's just slow. Or a boss says, we value growth, but he only promotes the people who are naturally talented.
So you have to actually believe it. You have to walk the walk.
You have to look at your own failures. When you fail, Sarah, what is the voice in your head? Does it say, you are a loser, fixed? Or does it say, what is the lesson here, growth?
It usually says you are a loser.
That's okay. We all have a fixed mindset sometimes. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to hear that voice and talk back to it. When the voice says, you can't do this, you add one magic word, yet.
I can't do this yet.
I am not good at public speaking, yet. I don't understand this report, yet. That little word opens the door to the future.
I love that. It turns a wall into a door.
John, this book is fantastic. It fits perfectly with Atomic Habits. Mindset tells us how to change. Mindset tells us why we can change.
Exactly. They're the perfect pair. If you have a growth mindset, you will naturally build good habits because you believe you can improve. If you have a fixed mindset, you won't even try.
Listeners, your challenge this week is to catch yourself. When you say, I am not good at X, stop. Add the word yet. And stop praising your kids for being smart. Praise them for working hard.
And remember, the hand of cards you were dealt is just the starting point. It is not the end of the game. You can always draw new cards.
That is a beautiful thought. Thank you, John. My brain feels bigger already. That's the growth happening. Thanks, Sarah.
Bye, everyone. Keep growing.